Many people can't believe it, but you really can start a business with £100. I've done it many times, and today, thanks to technology, such as the tools that are available on the internet, it's become even easier. Now, I'm not talking about going all in, basically, and giving up your daytime job. I'm talking about a small business that you can start from home with what you've already got, your home computer or your iPad, and basically sell a product or provide a service online. Now, my experience, what I've done well in, is how-to products, such as DVDs, audio, how-to books, membership sites, some sort of an information type of product, which you can either sell on Amazon or eBay or just on your own website. And these are all things that you can produce yourself, relatively low cost. And the other thing that you can also do now as well, there are many ways that you can outsource some of the tasks. So say, for instance, you don't know how to convert your product to a Kindle conversion. There's sites like Fiverr.com where for $5 you can find somebody who will do that for you. So don't think you have to do everything on your own because you're a one-person business. So yes, you can basically start a business with £100 or even less. So you've got an idea, or you've got something that you're interested in, and you want to know if there's a market for it. This is where the internet has really helped, because simply through Google search, and there's various other sites, you can see what people are searching for, what they're interested in. It's a lot easier basically for me to sell you something that you're looking for and what you want, rather than ram it down your throat. We don't have multi-million budgets like the big companies have, who can try and convince you and take years. So we're looking for what the hot markets are, what the hot topics are. And this might be seasonal. Remember, people spend more money around holidays, for instance, Christmas, even now Halloween has become a holiday. So you can tailor-make offers to the time of year. You can also find out what are the hot topics on, for instance, eBay, what people are bidding for, what they're interested in. And again, things like on Google, there's things called Google Trends. You can see what basically they are looking for or searching for. And again, you can then look to find a market or a little niche, doesn't have to be big, and think, right, I can fulfill that. So to give you an idea, if lots of people are searching, how can I make my parrot talk? And this is actually a true story. They're interested, they want their parrot, to talk. So you can produce a how-to booklet, and you might say, or a course on how to make your parrot talk. You say, I don't know nothing about parrots. You might say, well, there are experts on parrots that you can outsource. For instance, I think there's a site called guru.com and various others, that if you put a job up there saying, look, I need a 500 word report or page or report or whatever on parrot talking, believe me, somebody will come back and say, yeah, I'm actually the editor of some parrot magazine or whatever, and they'll do it for you. What I'm trying to get you to focus on is, rather than you selling what you want, you give people what they're looking for and what they're searching for. It's much easier and much more productive. The other thing is to say, we don't want products that are going to cost a lot of money that you need to tie up thousands in stock, especially if you're starting on a low budget. So information products, which you can either produce yourself or at very, very low cost. Things that you want are things with a high margin. So something that costs you £1 or something that sells for £10. Jewellery is a good example of that. Seasonality, don't, as I say, be afraid of having a business which might only be good for Christmas, but of course you can have more than one seasonal business. So at Christmas you might sell Christmas jumpers, and in the summer you sell swimwear. That's the nice thing about your small business, you're flexible and you can move around. I'll leave you with one last little thought. Don't sell people what they need. Sell them what they want. It's a lot easier. People don't need a Ferrari, they want a Ferrari. But people do need life insurance, but it's rather hard to sell something like that. So stick to things that people want. It's much easier to sell.